Good afternoon, students. Welcome back once again to the mathematics class. In the previous class, we have studied about permutations. In this lecture, we are going to study combinations, right? So let's see the difference between permutation and combination initially. In permutation, it is nothing but basically it is an arrangement of a numbers of objects in a definite order, right? Arrangement of numbers in a definite order, right? Here order is major here. Arrangement and as well as order of an number, or you can say any object, right? So where in combination we can give more importance to the selection but not to the order, right? So here order doesn't matter here. So we cannot take order in consideration. So no role of order involves in combination. So as we know, the permutation formula is NPR, which is equals to n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Similarly, if we take an example to find out the formula for combination also, let's say an example, form a two-letter word from a pool of three alphabets, right? We have a three alphabets, that's A, B, C. From this, we have to form a two-letter word, right? So, in permutation, we can find AB, AC, BC, BA, CA, and CP. There are totally in six ways we can form in permutation, right? Similarly, if you go for combination, then there are only three ways we are getting here: AB, AC, and BC. You can ask why we can take BA here, because AB and BA both are equal here. AB and BA both are equal. Here we have taken AB as well as BA. Two different arrangements here, right? So, but in a combination, we cannot take AB as well as BA. Here both are same. Similarly, AC and CA both are equal. BC, which is equals to CB, both are equal. For that reason, we are consider it as ones only. Therefore, AB, AC, and BC, only in three ways we can find a combination of three alphabets, that is ABC, to form a two-letter word, right? So similarly, if I take three-letter word to form a pool of three alphabet, that is ABC again. Here we have taken two-letter word, but here we are taking three-letter word. Similarly, here also, what we are doing here, by taking three letters, again we are forming here ABC, ACB, BCA, BAC, CAB, CBA. Again, six ways we are getting here in permutations, right? So, but in combination, we are getting only one way, ABC, only single way in combination. So here six ways, here one ways. So let's see the formula. Let's see once again here. Uh, there are totally six ways, means n NPR, or standard formula is there for permutation. So n factorial upon n minus r factorial is there. So here n means how many numbers are there? Alphabets. Three alphabets are there. 3p. R at a time means two alphabets at a time we are making a word, that is 3p2, which is equals to 3 factorial upon 3 minus 2 factorial. Therefore it is 3 factorial by 1 factorial is 1 only. Therefore 3 factorial means it is 6. So directly we are getting 6 ways. So similarly here also, let's see the combination. NPR. Similarly we can write it as NCR, which is equals to NPR upon R factorial, right? So let us consider here NCR value is 3 combination 3C 2 divided by 2 factorial. 3c2 is, so that's 3p2 it is, right? 3p2 value is here 6. 6 upon 2 means, therefore what we get here, we are getting 3 ways. So similarly, if we take 3 letters, again we are substitute here npr. Similarly, what we are getting here, n factorial upon n minus r factorial. So n is here 3p, 3 in 3 letter words we are doing here 3p3. That is 3p3 is nothing but what? 3 factorial upon 3 minus 3 factorial, that is 3 minus 0 factorial is 1, 3 factorial is nothing but again 6 ways. Similarly, if you take here NCR, which is equals to n factorial upon n minus r into r factorial, right? So just substitute n is here also 3c3, 3c3, it is 3 factorial upon 3 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial, right? So here 3 factorial upon 3 factorial get cancelled. 3 minus 3 is 0 factorial again 1. Therefore we are getting only one way. So the formula is, the combination formula is, the formula for finding number of combinations of n distinct objects taken r at a time is nothing but NCR, which is equals to n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. Got it? It is combination formula similar to NPR. NPR you can write it as NCR, which is equals to NPR upon r factorial, right? So directly we can write it as NCR, which is equals to n factorial upon n minus r into r factorial. Let's see some example based on this, or some note formula also you can take here. Some formulas are there note. Let's see one by one. Note, that is NC0 equals to n factorial upon n minus 0 factorial into 0 factorial, which is equals to what? N factorial upon n factorial into 1, which is equals to what? 1 only. Next, NC1, n factorial upon n minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial, which is equals to, n factorial can be written as n of n minus 1 factorial upon n minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial. Here n minus 1 get cancelled, equals to what we get? N only. Say finally what we get here, NC0 equals to 1, NC1 equals to what? N only. For example, in standard form we can write it as NCR is defined if n comma r belongs to what? Set of natural numbers, and n must be greater than or equals to r, right? So for example, let's see 5c0, directly we can write it as 1, right? 5c0 is 1, 7c1 is, or 100c0, what you take, 100c0 is also 1, 7c1, which is equals to 7, because nc1 is equals to what? N only. Similarly 20c1 equals to, is equals to 20 only, right? So these are some examples of a standard form. If you just remember nc0 equals to 1 and nc1 equals to n, then we can directly substitute the values without calculating it, right? These are some standard useless formulas to keep in mind. So again, One more example is there. Let's see some standard form again. NCN, which is equals to NC0, comma, NC n minus 1 equals to NC1, comma, NC n minus 2, which is equals to NC2, etc. Right? Let's see, for example, we check whether it satisfies or not. For example, 20C17 is there. So what we can write it as 20C3, right? 20C17 can be written as 20C3, which is equals to 2019-18 upon 1, 2, 3, which is equals to 1140, right? Similarly, one more example, 110C 108, which is equals to 110C 2, which is equals to 110 19 upon 1 2, which is equals to 5995. Directly we can write it as by using the formula, right? So next, some example we will solve here. One or two examples we will see. Find n if nc2, which is equals to nc3, right? Solution. Directly you can substitute, already you know nc r formula, n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial, right? Just substitute the values here. N factorial upon n minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial, again n factorial upon n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial, right? So here what we get here, the value here n get cancelled, right? So similarly what we can do here, 1 upon n minus 2 factorial upon 2 factorial, again 1 upon n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. So this 1 upon n minus n minus 2 can be written as n minus 2 n minus 3 factorial into 2 factorial as it is, again, which is equals to 1 upon n minus 3 factorial into 3 into 2 factorial, and 2 factorial 2 factorial, n minus 3 n minus 3 get cancelled. Remaining we can write it as 3 take on RHS, 3 equals to n minus 2, therefore n equals to 5. The value of n is what here? When we cross multiply, 3 goes on LHS and n minus 2 goes on RHS, it becomes 3 equals to n minus 2. So minus 2 take on LHS, it becomes 3 plus 2, therefore value of n is 5.